What I want to talk about today...
It's launching right into it.
Oh, yeah.
You guys!
I got plans for today.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
All right.
It's great.
But you won't tell us.
She's working on it. She's building
Big
it.
reveal, I need a drum roll.
Makes
Intensity.
me think you don't have a plan.
You know?
Because you're not telling.
Maybe she has no clue what she's talking about, doesn't know anything about movies at all. Oh my god. Maybe it's all a facade. No, it's not. Okay.
It's all one big facade. Remember that movie, My Fellow Americans? Can you just go?
My Fellow Americans
Go.
as well.
Make it so. That's TV, not movies.
Well, no, they made movies.
I know, but that's TV, not movies. Go!
Okay.
I don't think she has a plan. She doesn't have a plan.
I want to talk about Jurassic Park. They're being mean to me. Specifically, the entire series as a whole, not just the first movie.
Yes. You said Jurassic Park, though, and that means the first
But
one.
that's what I think. I think the first one.
Well, yeah, it's like when you say Star Wars, you think Episode 4. You don't think Episode
That's not
7.
true.
It is true. Well,
That's
okay,
not
maybe
true.
not for her. She never saw... Why don't we talk about Star Wars? I've got opinions on that, too.
See,
She didn't have a plan.
Yeah, she didn't have a plan.
She didn't have a plan.
She didn't have a plan.
Motherfucker.
I want to talk about Jurassic Park because I really like Jurassic Park. It's my top one of my top 10 favorite forever all time movies. I need to make a list at some point. Yeah. It's a good movie. And
Well,
John Williams is amazing.
Yeah, our family has a tradition that
fact,
every
John Williams
Halloween
is the man.
we
He is
watch
the man.
Jurassic Park. I don't know when it started. I don't know why.
1995.
Had started in 1995. This one was literally born. And we started the Halloween Jurassic Park tradition. You watch Jurassic Park on Halloween with lights off.
And popcorn.
And popcorn.
And all of your candy that you've...
Yeah.
But yeah, that's our tradition. So we watch it literally once a year. And
At least once a year.
If I watch that movie more than just Halloween, it feels wrong.
It
Like,
does.
It feels
At
like,
this point,
it feels
it's
like
wrong.
watching like The Grinch in the middle of fucking July. It's just a
Yeah,
wrong...
it's Christmas and Jurassic.
Oh my god.
But yeah, no, it's one of the tradition movies. They're
What?
Dog.
Jesus Christ.
I love
Dog.
him. He's a good boy.
I'm not letting you bring him next week. This is what's happening.
But he loves our little visits.
Uh-huh.
So what about
boy.
Jurassic Park do you want to talk about? If you
Alright.
if you go
If you
off on a
say-
tangent about Jeff Goldblum,
If you say Jeff Goldblum,
Well, I mean, now that you bring it up,
I'd hit Sam Neill.
he's the internet's daddy.
Ooh,
Like,
Elrond, not doing it.
I honestly,
He's
think
not
so.
Elrond.
They sound out in the comments.
Sam Neill
They
is
look
not
Sam
exactly
Neill looks
the
nothing.
same.
Sam Neill looks nothing like Hugo Weaving.
Not
they
a
don't
damn
look at
bit.
all
They
alike.
look exactly the
They
same.
are
I was there,
kind
Gandalf.
Of, yeah, maybe a little bit similar, but they
I
look
was
nothing
there the
alike.
day the strength of Jurassic Park failed. That's not the right person. That's not... So many people died, you guys.
I mean, only
God.
5 or 6.
Okay,
over the course of the
dinosaurs.
film.
Only
Orcs.
5 or 6. How many people
A
are in
lot
this
of them
room
were
right
asking
now?
for it.
Wow.
Just saying.
Wow.
Dennis Nedry just...
That's another argument.
Wow. They deserved that death. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
I'm sorry, the hubris of man. That's one thing. It's the Jeff Goldblum speech.
Man versus nature. Man versus society.
I'm
man
just-
versus self.
I'm just saying.
This film has everything.
Sam Jackson walked out into Jurassic Park knowing that there's dinosaurs on the loose. I'll just run across town.
In
pop the
fairness,
thing.
he
He's
didn't
gonna be
think
fine.
that
He didn't
the
think about the raptors.
were gonna be.
They're still dinosaurs. They saw the T-Rex take down a fence. We know that there are dinosaurs running around
Actually,
loose.
the cameras were out by that point, weren't they? So how do you know? How dare?
The kids came back.
How dare you judge him? He didn't know.
Have we not seen the park go haywire? Does he not know about the dinosaurs? Why
Has
is
that
he so
park ever
blasé?
gone haywire yet? No, that's the first time it's ever gone haywire like that.
I worry
So why
about
are you
him.
blaming Jeff?
Well,
Why are you blaming? Sam tried to do his best.
he did try to do his best. He failed. He failed
Wow.
Jurassic Park. Honestly, why did he go alone? You know you're in the middle of some shit.
In fairness, he should have taken the hunter guy
To
with
be
him.
fair,
Yeah.
everyone knows
He
that
didn't
it's
even
Phil
take
Tippett's
a
fault,
gun.
so.
He just kind of went.
I mean, in
Phil Tippett,
fairness-
dinosaur supervisor.
In fairness, he's a computer programmer. He works in an office.
Well, yeah. In
He's
which
got
case,
computers
he
and
has
coffee.
no business.
He doesn't
wandering
need to
around
have a
in the
taser
jungle
on his
with
hip.
I'm just saying we have a hunter. His name is Muldoon. Why did he not go with Sam Jackson?
Okay,
Maybe they would have.
Out of this giant park, there's only like 3 people that they fucking depend on.
Why
And
is there
the
no
one
security?
guy that has the password to the whole
Well, there's no
fucking-
security because everybody vacated because hurricane.
Yeah, but still.
I'm just saying.
There should be more than one person that's in charge of, I don't know, the
Hunting?
whole park. And
Yeah.
every single door lock from a computer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the whole
The door
place
locks.
was optimized to be controlled by a minimum of people in that one room. That's that whole speech that Nedry gives.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like, we need to make it streamlined. We need to make it efficient. We need to make it easy for people to control it from one
I'm
room.
sorry
I
about your
understand.
financial problems,
You know what?
Dennis.
Michael-
but they are your problems.
Michael Crichton had some shit to say about technology and mankind's use in it.
You know, honestly, you know what that story is? It's the story of going to Disneyland and the entire park fails.
It's Westworld.
It's
with
Westworld
dinosaurs.
with dinosaurs.
Uh-huh.
He started with Westworld, and he went, this story works, Yul Brynner's terrifying, but what if
He's so good.
it were dinosaurs?
What if dinosaurs?
And he
Michael
rewrote...
Crichton wrote quite a few What If Dinosaurs stories. So
He did, yeah.
he did.
He wrote a whole
Michael
series.
Crichton, he's the delightful.
Called Jurassic Park.
Have you read the sequel? Have you read Jurassic? Okay, I read it. I read it the other day. I finished it.
Just the other day. Is
Just
that
the
why
other
we're
day.
doing this? Because she's like, just
because
the other
Jurassic
day.
Park.
Literally yesterday, I put down Michael Crichton and I said,
love
you know what
Michael
we're
Crichton.
doing?
I finished Lost World. I finished the novel Lost World. It's better than the movie. It's so much.
She's just gesturing so powerfully.
It's amazing. I loved it. It's so great. I need people to read it.
Okay.
The characters do things that are completely different from the book. There's different dinosaurs.
In the movie or the book?
There's movie. The
Okay.
movie and the book, they're completely different movies. They're completely different stories.
That would be a different
It
movie.
would be a different movie. I'm just saying
she's
that
got
I read the book, and it was vaguely like the movie. It kind of...
Didn't you say that Hammond died because he was an ass?
Hammond dies in the book. In the
Spoilers!
first book. He gets
Spoilers.
eaten by compies. They grab him and they eat him, and he kind of gets happy and falls asleep because they have one of those the agents in their saliva that make you sleepy and you go to sleep and then they can eat you and you don't
The
fight
Lysin
back.
contingency?
That's not the same thing at all.
I don't know. I'm just naming things from the first movie. What's going on? What does Daphne think about this movie? She's just over there
Yeah.
letting Jeanette talk. Why is this happening?
You got Jurassic Park opinions?
I like Jurassic Park. I like it because it's our tradition.
Yeah.
As for dinosaurs, I could give a shit.
She doesn't like dinosaurs.
Not
I don't
even in
understand
Jurassic
this.
World where they were
Hair.
dying.
She doesn't
I
like dinosaurs.
have only
Not even with the
seen
T-Rex.
Jurassic
the
Park
trike
1,
being like, no.
and then the first Jurassic World. What was the second one?
You didn't see Lost World?
No.
Jeff
there
Goldblum.
was Jurassic Park, then there was the Lost World, then there was the third one,
Which I don't remember.
which
the name
I
of.
don't remember the name
It
of.
had William H. Macy.
Had William H. Macy.
All I
Reprisal
remember
of Sam
is
Neill.
the fucking ringtone inside of a giant thing.
That was the third one.
Laura Dern.
That was the third one. Laura Dern is back.
But what was the Chris Pratt? They just did 2, right?
Yeah, they did the Jurassic World and then
Jurassic
Fallen
World.
Kingdom.
Okay. I saw
Yeah.
the first Jurassic Park and then Jurassic World.
Which I like Chris Pratt as a raptor trainer. Do your thing. It's fantastic.
that was interesting, but I could not get into it. I just don't care.
The problem is that it's a completely backwards philosophy to the first movie. The first movie is technology is great, but if you use it wrong, you're going to fuck things up. The second one is, well, we fucked things up, but technology can fix it. And that's not,
Right.
they're like, we're going to science the hell out of these dinosaurs, and now we're going to be friends with the raptors, and like, it's a whole thing. And I like Chris Pratt, raptor trainer, but I'll tell you what I hated about Jurassic World. I absolutely
What, the girl?
hated it. I hated the whole you have a job and that's not what you need to be. You need to be a mother.
The
You need
Claire
to be a
Dearing.
girlfriend. You need to be
Yeah.
a mother. You're not allowed to have a job.
That's the thing that what
I-
what they were trying to do, and here's the thing that really frustrates me. Okay, that really frustrates me, is that she as a character, Claire Dearing as a character, is supposed to be the reversal of Sam Neill from the first one. She's supposed to be the female version of Dr. Alan Grant in this movie. And by the way, Amanda Silver, who wrote the script to Jurassic World, had a thing to say about that, and then freaking director, his name is Colin Trevorrow.
I understand.
Decided
We
to sit
want to
there.
make Chris Pratt amazing. He's Indiana Jones with dinosaurs.
That's the
I
point.
get it.
That's what they did. They took a story that was supposed to be about Claire Dearing and they twisted
Yeah.
it to make it about Chris Pratt. And they put her in the background. And that's why she's the one literally waiting in the van on Chris Pratt. And it ruined her character.
Yeah.
And that's what it turned her into, is the woman who needs to be a
In
mother.
the second one, at least her character has more agency. The second one, it's not this. It's not you need to be a wife and a mother, and that's your whole purpose as a woman. I just, she has stuff to do in the second one. So in that instance, the second one was better than the first one.
Yeah, because
just
in the
their
first
relationship was on a more even footing.
Don't do it.
He's a sweet boy.
I'm wearing a lacy dress.
I know,
And he will
he's
get
got
caught
claws.
and yell, and you'll be mad.
He will.
But no, the thing about that is that Claire Dearing's character, like, when she, if you think about it, like, her entire character from the second that things start going wrong, her entire character falls to default to him, even though she's the one in charge of the park. She's the one that has the passwords and everything.
Her dinosaur.
It was her dinosaur. It was her plan.
Project.
And then she's the one that has to run off in the car and be like, where did it go? Oh my God, guys, where is it? And from that moment
why did she leap in the car to find out where the dinosaur is? When she's in a command center that should have a look. Where the fuck?
It doesn't make sense. So that's the problem.
It's to have her be separated so Chris Pratt can do his manly thing.
Right, it's just
again,
right.
I don't regret Chris Pratt Raptor Trainer. I like it. It's nice. It's kind of cool. It's fun. But when it comes at the expense of Claire, I don't like how Jurassic World treated the female characters.
Zara didn't deserve to die.
She didn't deserve to die. It was unnecessary. Zara, I think.
Zara.
She was trying. She was doing her job.
That's the problem.
Trying her thing. She was reading Ian Malcolm's book. I like her.
In the first. That's the thing. The deaths in the first movie are completely deserved. It was Dennis Nedry who was trying to steal from his boss and literally embezzle from the company.
Yeah.
Okay? So embezzlement is bad. Embezzlement is in fact illegal. Okay?
It is.
That's bad.
And he didn't respect the dinosaurs.
He didn't respect the park. He didn't respect his boss. And that's why, morally, he deserved the punishment that he got. When a bad person falls, it's not called tragedy. It's called justice. Okay? So when somebody who's stealing from the company, whoops, you get eaten by a dinosaur, that's deserved.
But
Zara
made his choices
was
and
just trying to do her job and got killed in the process. And that's a really prolonged death that we didn't need, guys. We just didn't need it.
It was. I mean, I like the mosasaur. I think the mosasaur is really cool. But if you want that surprise mosasaur attack at the end, you can't do it in the middle. We've seen it.
Yeah.
And I agree. That last scene is great. The last scene is very like, okay, that was cool. I've never seen that before. But the mosasaur, you gave away the surprise ending. You gave it away.
Yeah, they should have just had it pop up and do a dolphin type show and then bring it up one more time as a reminder, and then at the end you can have it, you can do a setup, but not at the expense of ruining your payoff.
Exactly. They kind of ruined the payoff a little bit. Just a little bit.
Hello.
And again, I don't think that the women were treated right. What's that girl's name? The girl that does the voice on Archer.
Lana?
No, not Lana. Cheryl. Her real name.
Chenoweth? Kristen Chenoweth. I'm not thinking of the right thing.
I can't.
I know her name.
She was the villain in 13 going on 30.
Yes, we know. The lady. Yeah. I can't remember her name. Yeah. Sorry. I love her.
I love her too. I think she's great. I think her character was mistreated too.
Yeah, that's the problem. The main boy, whatever, Zach and Cody or whatever the names were, the one boy. It doesn't fucking matter. The point is.
That's so fucking rude. That's so disrespectful.
It's the Sprouse kids.
I'm just saying. That's the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter. We don't know who they are as people. Who gives a shit? But the point is, he leaves his girlfriend behind.
I think
in the first.
Gray.
It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The point is, he ditched his girlfriend in the first scene, and then she texted him one time, being like, "Hey, what's up?" And he was like, checking out the hot girls in the park.
Yeah.
And then
which
it doesn't
apparently
matter.
it's because teenage boys are horn dogs, I guess.
I mean, and it's just like,
whatever.
Okay,
there was no. I don't need these children.
Any point for that scene?
It was to give us a little bit of characterization for the teenage
because the boys don't have any character. There's that part where they're like on the bus going into town, going in to see the exhibit or whatever, and they're like, I think mom and dad are getting a divorce. And I'm like, I wish I knew your parents to give a shit, but I don't, because you haven't bothered to build the characters. That's the problem with this movie. They focus so much on the spectacle of everything that they didn't build the characters, which is why the first movie works.
The spectacle is lovely.
Might be a metaphor for the entire park.
Oh my god! You didn't work on was real.
You focus too much.
Alright, and Vincent D'Onofrio, I don't know what you were doing there. I love you, but why?
Vincent D'Onofrio's had enough for you.
I really like Vincent D'Onofrio.
I like
him forever
as well.
I do too, but no.
I know, but I love it.
I like seeing Vincent D'Onofrio in movies. He makes me happy.
Men in Black.
He made me happy in Men in Black.
That's all I've really
He did
got.
really great.
That's all I've really
okay.
got.
He was in Adventures in Babysitting. He was in Men in Black. He played Robert Jordan at one point. Not Robert Jordan.
I'll
The
just
guy that wrote the Conan book.
IMDb it. Move on.
He is a delightful actor.
Move on.
And he is a fun man.
And I love
I
him.
love how often we say that. IMDb it.
Yeah.
I love how
IMDb
often
it.
we say that.
IMDb
we say
it.
that literally.
It's all there. He's great.
International
He's
movie
great.
Instead of
critics.
Googling. Like, you
Well,
don't Google
it's
it.
a
You
movie
don't.
star.
You don't
Go to
Google
IMDb.
IMDb.
Yeah, you IMDb it. But yeah, no, Vincent D'Onofrio is great. In Jurassic World, he did fine. Then he gets eaten by a raptor because we're not supposed to militarize the dinosaurs.
Oh, that's who he was. I got you.
yeah, yeah.
I remember.
So I don't know. I didn't
J.D.
really...
Wong was there. That was good.
Yeah.
That was important.
Who's
J.D. Wong, remember the scientist, like, you bred
Yeah.
raptors? And he's like, yeah.
He died in the book, too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eaten
Remember?
by velociraptors.
He was
there
there.
was viscera everywhere.
We love
But
Beauty
no,
Wong.
it didn't happen
That
in the movie.
Why do you keep saying... She said visceral last time, didn't she?
Well, no, I said visceral.
That's what I'm saying. She said visceral, and now she's saying...
I used the noun. Yeah.
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
completely
now
different-
you see.
Completely
Excuse
different word. Different, yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, but no, there so many characters in the novel died that did not die in the movie.
Well, that's important, though, to do that. Like, you need to change the book a little bit
You got
to
to
make
change
it
it up.
different.
I could have
I don't
sworn that
see
Ian
why.
Malcolm died.
I don't
read
see
that
why
first
they do
book.
that. Why do you have to change
didn't.
some things from the book to the movie? If you're gonna do a movie, I would rather see
Well,
you
sometimes
respect the book that much to be
it's
able
not.
to.
It's you can't directly translate it.
Well, yeah,
Stephen King.
I was about to say The
yeah.
Shining. Fuck you. You know what I mean?
Well,
The movie or...
the well.
What? The movie.
There was a TV movie. There was an
There was a
actual
TV
movie. There
No,
was a
no,
book.
I
There
mean
was a
the
physical
Jack
movie.
Nicholson,
The Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall.
Duvall.
Shelley Duvall is amazing. Amazing work.
Shout out to Shelley Duvall.
Shelley Duvall, she needs all kind of respect for that movie. She went
well.
through so much shit.
She did well.
But I just
She-
mean, like,
yeah,
we
and
talked
she
about
put-
that in my English
I felt
class
the
about-
fear. I felt it. And it's because of
Jack
her.
Nicholson's scary.
I'm with her feeling that fear. I totally get it. She's sitting there screaming and I'm like, amen, woman, get out.
Hey, man.
Yes. I'm on Shelley Duvall's side the whole movie through.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
And I think she needs
See, I never
respect for what
understood,
she
like, as a
did.
kid, I was always like, this place is so fucking huge that I can't even physically see a layout. It's so big.
Yeah.
So how would she not be able to just, like, hide? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because the ghosts are talking to him, telling him where she is.
It's fine. Moving on. Back to
Okay.
And
Jurassic
it's
Park.
implied that the ghosts are real, because otherwise, how would he have gotten out of the freezer? She locked him in. Yeah,
that's true.
The ghosts are real. because
Speaking of
otherwise-
being locked in a freezer, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park, that
Bring
seems
it back.
great. That
Bringing it
seems-
right back.
That's
This
not
is
how
what you
animals
gotta
work,
do.
but I'm willing to buy it because
That's not how animals work?
that's not how animals work. They're
You know, because of that movie, my mom will not live in a house or anywhere that has a doorknob that's a velociraptor doorknob.
You
She
can
will not.
replace a doorknob.
I know, but she won't every time. Like
You can
we-
boot up the door
Yeah.
lock.
She.
has to be round because dinosaurs. You see,
Yeah, they can't.
But I mean, then you have the Home Alone problem where you...
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's fine.
Apparently, I saw Home Alone in Germany. I got to see it in German, and I thought it was a hoot. And I don't remember this because
hoot.
I was
Hoot,
three.
motherfucker.
Just sidebar, but
Yeah,
yeah.
that was a hell of a sidebar. I'm not even gonna lie. So
I was in Germany.
back when I was in Germany,
back when I traveled on the continent, you say.
it's fine.
So yeah.
Fucking braggadocious segue.
You know who else?
I have to go to Germany.
You know who else traveled across the continent? Why, it was everyone in Jurassic Park who flew to the island
Yeah,
where nobody
the
goes.
island off the coast of Costa Rica.
I didn't need that face. I didn't need it. I own an island off the coast of Costa Rica. You want to come with?
I mean, if
In
I
my
owned an
private
island,
helicopter?
hell yeah.
I don't think Hammond hit on her. I don't think that's what happened.
I think Ian Malcolm.
I
hit on
used
her.
to think that he was
Like-
the KFC man when I was little.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
I
could see
really
that.
did.
Colonel
They-
Sanders.
Yeah, I thought he was.
How
Colonel
soon we
Sanders.
forget Santa Claus.
Santa Claus doesn't wear a white suit.
No, she's talking about Richard
Attenborough.
Attenborough.
Sir,
Oh.
I believe.
Sir Richard Attenborough, yes.
I thought you meant that they were similar because they both
I
had
know,
white hair and a
white haired
beard.
old man, and she just like, hey, Santa Claus.
Richard Attenborough was really good too. The Great Escape makes me cry.
I've never seen the Great
Oh,
Escape.
that scene
Yeah.
where they get out the van and it's Richard Attenborough and I'm like, no, I can't.
Yeah. Well, they did tell them, stop trying to escape.
Well,
I'm just saying. Like,
You did tell them.
You were
prison for
warned.
life.
I'm just saying, that's why they didn't shoot Steve, is because he was only warned the once. They were warned several times. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Go,
They were
Steve
caught
McQueen,
more
go.
than once. I'm just saying. Anyway.
Yeah, it hurt my feelings.
It hurt my feelings when they were
It
shot in
did.
the head.
Oh god, it hurt. It hurt really bad. They set up the fucking Gatling gun, and I'm like, nope, don't need to see this.
It's fine.
Yeah.
So back to Jurassic.
Back to Jurassic Park, where John Hammond lives, because they didn't adapt directly from the book.
He died with copies.
He died in the book. He broke his leg and got eaten. And it was deserved, because he was a big-headed businessman who valued capitalism over people.
Yeah, in the movie, apparently he liked his grandkids, but in the
book. They were there for being useful. It was, they're here for, let me check out the commercialization. Let me check out the capitalism is bad in the book.
And in the movie.
In the movie.
And in real life.
And in real life.
Why?
I have to qualify, because Mom would hate us for talking shit about capitalism. Apparently it's the only system that works.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're not going to go into politics right now.
Just so I'm just going to say, in the book, Hammond's capitalistic ways get him killed. Just saying.
As it should be. No.
Oh my god.
You gotta value people. That's all it is. It's, you have to look at your grandkids and be like, these are living fucking human beings, and I've put them in this dangerous ass park, and I'm not just.
In fairness, it wasn't dangerous at that time.
Well,
in fairness, he believed.
I understand.
He was standing on the shoulders of geniuses to accomplish something as soon as he could, and before he even knew what he had. He was patenting it, packaging it, slapping it in a plastic lunchbox, and now you're selling it. You want to sell it. Well, I don't believe.
Stop it.
This Luddite attitude, especially from the mind of a scientist. I mean, how can we stand in the light of discovery and not act?
It's a good
What's so great
movie.
about Discovery? You know, I'll stop.
Yeah.
We've seen this movie so many times.
We've seen it once every year,
At least
once a year.
every year.
It's a like. First off, those are dinosaurs. Okay, I don't care what. It's like, okay, the brachiosaur, like, but
CG.
I can get,
But the T-Rex eye,
the T-Rex
dilating,
and the
in the camera,
velociraptors walking around. They look.
Your story.
They look so real. The carnivores look so real.
I'm gonna edit that and like zoom in on you. Just.
I had to add to her story. I was helping to embellish.
Here's the dinosaur. Here's the dinosaur. Jump, jump, jump.
Quality commentary.
It's time for puppet theater.
I'm just you're just mad that that's actually what they exactly do. The one goes, ah, and then it's like, and the other goes, ah.
Good content.
And then you're just mad that's exactly what they do.
Don't use that language in front of the children.
That's exactly what they do. You're just mad. Anyway,
I know how they did it. I know they built a giant ass T-Rex.
God.
I know the behind the scenes stuff about these dinosaurs.
No, okay, let's talk about that. Somebody had to climb inside that dinosaur to try and fix it, and it like tried to steal on him, and it was like something out of the Titanic.
Look up the stories.
He could have died.
He could have died.
Okay, like people would have died.
Yeah.
On that script, and like people on the set, like they wouldn't expect the dinosaur to be there, and then it would like move, and then it would be like,
"Ow!" Look, the level of skill in that '90s movie.
Yeah,
those are
some
best
special effects
dinosaurs I have ever seen in my life, and probably will ever see. Because movies have gone into CG and not so much the practical effects. I like a mix of CG and practical effects.
It does look a little bit rubbery, doesn't it?
Sometimes.
The CGI, if it's not done extremely well, and then you get into the Uncanny Valley situation, and I don't need that. I want, give me a mix of practical effects.
So by Uncanny Valley, I don't think she's talking about the time where they were like Gallimimus, but I think she's talking about...
I'm talking about the Uncanny Valley where they look almost real, but there's something kind of off.
Oh, like Beowulf?
Like Beowulf, or like specifically like Princess Leia in Rogue One.
Oh, that that made me sad. But then again, Carrie Fisher.
I know Carrie Fisher. Just the CGI.
Stop it, Carrie Fisher.
I love her.
She was in Blues Brothers.
She was amazing.
She was in. Go ahead.
Yeah, but yeah, no, the CGI Carrie Fisher. It was close but weird. And honestly, like, have you seen the trailers for Alita Battle Angel?
No.
Christoph Waltz is going to be in it.
I like Christoph Waltz.
I like Christoph Waltz. But the Alita Battle Angel, she's a robot woman. So she's...
Oh, yes, I have, with the red paint on her face.
With the
stuff.
red and
I
the
was
really
like, what is
big
happening?
eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, the reason she has the really big eyes is because anime robot looking thing. And I get it, but it's... Those eyes are too big. Just a little
So you
too
mean
big.
like the girl from Guardians of the Galaxy? The little...
Oh, yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
The mantis are we talking about?
Yes,
Yeah,
the
she's got the
girl
little-
with the making your brain.
Yeah, the mantis.
Yeah.
Mantis. Her eyes are a little bit too big. It's just a little bit off. And
But it's supposed to be.
it's
supposed to look different.
there's something a little bit unnerving about those giant ass eyes on
supposed
that
to be
Alita Battle
just
Angel.
a little bit.
Okay, never mind that Batista's fucking red and blue. That's
I'm okay
perfectly
with that.
fine, but you got big eyes, no.
No, I'm just saying it's unnerving.
Speaking of which, have you seen the movie Big Eyes?
Yes, I have.
No.
It's good.
It's really good.
It's
Okay.
good. It's
That's what I was
Christoph
saying.
Waltz
Yeah,
needs a punch
frustrating.
in the face,
I
but he's
love
so
Christoph
good.
Waltz.
Christoph Waltz is amazing. That'll be our next video because I got to talk about this man.
Oh my goodness.
He's so good.
You ever seen him in the 1970s singing that New Year song?
Yes.
Yes.
Just Yaris.
Neues Jahr,
Help me.
yeah.
It's
It's fine, the movie on.
yeah. And he
Okay,
sings
moving
about
on.
being 1979. It's really
good.
cute.
Or over.
But okay.
It's fine.
Oh.
We've talked about Jurassic Park enough, apparently.
Well, wrap it up. What do you think? What was your overall?
All right. Jurassic Park 1, top 10 movie all time. It's in there forever. It's going to be in my top 10 list. You can't take it away from me. It's going to be there forever. Second one is good. Not as good as the book, but not bad. I like.
How many are
I
there?
like
Because
Jeff
if you're going to
Goldblum.
sit there and
I'm going
explain
to
every
explain all.
single
There's
one,
not that many. The third one, I like Sam Neill. He's back. It's nice.
it is.
The movie itself.
Wait, he's not in the second one?
No,
No,
he's not.
that
It's
was
Ian
Jeff
Malcolm.
Goldblum.
It's Ian Malcolm in the second
Julianne
one.
Moore.
Mhm.
All I know about that one is the dog dies, and it made me very upset. as
Yeah,
a
he
child.
gets eaten in
Yeah.
Los Angeles, which didn't happen in the book.
There was no Los Angeles.
There was no Los Angeles in the book. And then they've made the Jurassic World movies.
Yeah.
Which they're not good. But
James Cromwell was there.
oh, yeah, he was.
James Cromwell.
When?
In the second one.
He was the very, very
in
old.
Fallen Kingdom. There were some really good things about Fallen Kingdom. The first thing was that Fallen Kingdom was not as bad as I was expecting it to be, because it's not Jurassic.
The first good thing is that it wasn't bad.
The first good thing is it was better than I expected.
Okay.
It's not as good as it needs to be, but it's better than I expected. And some of the visuals were quite nice, and the relationship between Bryce Dallas Howard and Chris Pratt.
It's great.
So
Okay, so overall, I think what she's trying to say.
The movie's going.
First one's
like
good,
this.
second one's meh,
The
third
movie-
one's meh, fourth one was meh, newest one was kind of okay.
Yeah, starts out here, comes down a little bit, comes down a little bit more, kind of evens out a little bit, and then comes up a little. It's like the Nike swoop, just a little
It's
bit.
the Nike swoop backwards. Okay.
Yeah, that's the level of goodness in these Jurassic Park movies.
Wow.
Just
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Is it because the first one was such a landmark? You just can't.
The
live
first
up to
one's
that?
so good.
That's what it is.
It's
Yeah.
heartbreakingly good.
Well, if
So
not for
good.
the first one, we wouldn't even like the rest of them, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
if
Like,
the first
Yeah.
one hadn't done nearly as well, they wouldn't have made 5.
True.
Yeah, and the soundtrack, John Williams.
Okay.
We should probably go now.
Jurassic Park, this has been a really good talk. I'm
We
glad
need to come
could-
up with like an actual outro because us going bye like 37 is not the greatest. We had fun.
Yeah. We need
I could sing something to Moon River if you'd like.
we need a theme song.
The
and we'll just-
podcast is through.
Yeah. Get
God.
Kelsey Grammer to do it.
Uh-huh,
You
that's
do
what I
it.
do.
Ugh.
Yeah.
The podcast now is at an end.
It's like this is my indicative of
We
the fucking
hope
thing's over. Fuck off.
You made
Like,
a
that's-
friend to.
Like we don't have an outro. It's just
Like, peace out, and we're done. And yeah.
That's why I tried to do the recap to kind of summarize everything.
well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Like, you can tell we're getting
But
quite
still,
nitty
like,
now
to
of our
end it.
analysis of this movie.
Rowan Atkinson for the win.
Oh my god.
Bye.